Hey guys, it's Targan. We're coming back with more hardcore Minecraft, and today we're going to settle age-old questions about what the essence of a tree is. Is it in the leaves? Is it in the structure? Is it in being a natural formation? Or is it in ham-fistedly jamming in one kind of log into another kind of log? Find out on today's episode. This cow shouldn't be out of its pen, and it knows that. Well, we've got these dark oak logs, but the saplings, as I have stated before, take a little bit too long to do. Now, the size and shape and orientation of dark oak trees is one part of their surpassing beauty, but another very important part of it is just the lovely hue. And that is what we're going to be able to get here. So I think we're just going to, we're going to see how this looks. I bet it's going to be awesome. Because you can't make an oak tree small, but yeah, the one up in the top won't matter that it's different. And there you go. Yes, this is perfect. Amazing. I could even do it with the birch tree. We'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, then we'll just cut down all the birches. Hey, Natasha. You know, we'll have to leave one birch in the top. That'll be okay, because I don't think the oak would support the leaves. You know, we'll see. But I don't know. I don't know if specific kinds of logs have to support. But it looks like that's good enough, yeah. And the leaves are, you know, fine enough, so excellent. This is amazing. This is perfect. We're going to have big dark oak trees, and then, yeah, this is going to be great. We might actually leave a little bit of birches and normal oaks in, I think. Yeah, we might have overdone it a little bit with getting so many in a row, but yeah, this is going to be a cool look. I think this is going to be excellent. We're just going to keep on doing this. This is better than growing lots of huge dark oak trees. We'll give a little bit of space there. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just do this one here, just nice and restrained. Hey Sid, it's going well. Got off of work and decided to stream some Minecraft. We'll do one back here. It'll be nice to have it sort of like far away. And then this one seems good. It'll be fine. Really, it's just that it'll look nice there. If I can cut the leaves with shears, I can build with them. They don't need logs, so I can build my own trees. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew that I could cut the leaves with that, but I thought that I would still need to do something specific with them. But yeah, because the dark oak leaves I think are the same as normal oak leaves. They appear to be basically the same. I think that's just a slightly different biome, so we got like a different tinge on the grass, but maybe not. Is that a drowned? I don't think so. But yeah, this is I think this is going to be a good little project. You know, obviously, I'm going to get distracted and do something else before too long, but for right now, you know, laser focused on the task. The one on the inside, nope, that's terrible. Totally distracting. Obviously noticeable. No, that'll be okay. It could just be like a different rotation on it. That'll be alright. I can live with that. Can I? Yes, definitely. Sid, I don't think I'm going to replace all of them, but a lot of them. And then also some birch trees, because the birch leaves look fine too. Like right there. They're just like thinner, and that lets you see, ooh, a dark oak tree. Because I was thinking about doing every one, but then I just think having it as a contrast with the other woods, and like even especially having like the birch dotted in, I think it's quite nice. I need to build eventually a massive artificial cherry tree. I've thought of it many times. That Enderman is, committing outrages against dirt. He is zooming off with it, We'll let him get away with it this time, only because I didn't think I could stop him. Yeah, I like this. Complements with the blue orchids really well, I think, that the dark oak would. And it's almost nice that they're thin like dark oak trees aren't, because it lets you see more of the flowers and all. So pretty exciting. Oh no. It's all gonna fall apart before I put it together. No, we're okay. The tree is gonna make it. It's only a little bit squirrely. No one will ever know. There you go. It's all back to normal again. Oh, need one more wood. Oh, got it in me. Got it in the inventory. I was like, I didn't think I just went with that small amount. And then here we hit cherry tree side. And yeah, I think this should be pretty nice. What a terrible name for the stream when I was going to get done so quick. Maybe one more here in the front. This big one will be well served by being visible right here. But the sky falls, and that means it's time to go home, see all the pets, and say hello. Sid, you say that's a lot of wheat. I assume you're looking at my wheat video and not at this wheat, which is just some wheat. We'll harvest it soon enough. First, we should say hello to good old Mooshy Smalls. Hello, Mooshy. And let's not forget Baby Moosh, the original Moosh. Oh no, I have broken their stuff. The original Baby Moosh. Doug, who's so happy to have friends. Hello, big old Doug. Big Doug. Doug's so happy now. We don't have to think about all that we've been through. Good old Happy Doug. And of course, the legend himself, Garuda. A wonderful pumpkin seed for a wonderful bird. And Bella can lay down on our chest and bring us a random thing. Did you bring us some raw chicken, Bella? Don't worry, we won't ask where you got it. Alright. You know, the nice crackling fireplace really adds to it. This glowing torch block is not really that, you know, having them just sitting on the walls is better than having that in the middle. It'd be better if I worked on that a little bit, but hello, Jimmy. Good old unnamed blue parrot, you know. Perhaps one day they will get a name. I'm too worried to name a parrot. It feels like a thing that wouldn't work out. All right, should we harvest some wheat? I mean, yeah, I guess. We do have it there after all. You'll hit it with the stick, the traditional method. Oh, yeah, it's not going to work. I should have thought harder about that. Stop getting out. I just wish they could see the benefits and not running out when they get the opportunity. But you know, you don't want to threaten the ones that are behaving. That's no way to run an enterprise of agriculture. Hey, I do what I have to, you know. And I know that you might point out that I didn't have to do that, and I also do what I don't have to. I do both of those things. And we're just gonna do the old ring around the cow pen, get a bunch more cows. And then circle over to the other places, chickens, sheep, etc. Then probably replace just a few more oak trees. You know, I really sort of neglect that side of the river, but it's good to have a place that I haven't just like totally turned into a garish cherry grove. And the other trees are important so that we can look at how pretty the cherry trees are in comparison. And we'll just get some more experience real quick. We should maybe be able to get up to level 30-ish. Ish. Time to get some emeralds, because it's always time to get some emeralds. Feels good, and then the tanner is over here, cauldroning away, which does not turn him into a witch. And now he'll level up. Does he get anything good at the next level? It is leather, horse armor, and then he'll buy turtle scoots that apparently exist. Happy now? No, I mean, it's relatively well known, although not why, because I gotta save that for the 1,000,000 subscriber special, that I don't like sheep, so. And the chickens follow me around when I have the offhand, and that's annoying too. You know, just, you're right, Sid. I was showing favoritism, and that's wrong. The only moral thing to do was what I did. And now it's time to visit upon 1,000 beady eyes. The most common sight in all of Minecraft. 1,000,000 hearts raising up, while 1,000,000 definitively creepy animals look at you. So many eggs. Well, you know, time to throw some more in. It's really irresponsible to come down here with so few inventory spots, but it'll be okay. I don't think it'll take more than like one more round. Yeah. And I think we're just gonna not hit them this time. And then next time, whenever they all grow up, you know, then we'll put them to the sword again. Besides these, who are clearly in my way. Oh man, it would take like 1,000,000 years to throw all the eggs you would need manually. I'm so glad that all of that got worked out. Night's about to fall again. No? Ah, a couple minutes. That's just fine. We'll want more flowers to plant, and we'll just throw random glass things in here, right? Yeah, no, not emeralds there. Emeralds go into that chest. Well, they're not there now. Maybe I needed some. Yeah, the Fletcher won't buy them. I need to level up the other one. Or maybe it's at the next level where he buys them. Maybe I need to level up that one. I hate to sink a bunch of emeralds in just to level them up, but maybe I don't hate to. Let's see. If it's a good amount of experience, if it's only like 15 emeralds or something to level them up, then we might as well try. Oh, that's a third Fletcher. Alright, so we're just gonna throw all of those down. No, not my emeralds. It's the crossbows I don't care about. Not like I'm showing I care about the emeralds with my behavior here. I'm like, yeah, let's just burn them into things and then throw them away. Hey! The expert Fletcher buys feathers. We found him. And he also sells an enchanted bow. It's crazy that you gotta go all the way to expert for him to buy feathers. You would think that would be like totally base, but you would be wrong if you thought that. I'm just gonna put all the crossbows in here because, I mean, at this point I'm so over the fact that they don't just, like, let me buy the stuff for free. Like, why should I have to pick up the things and throw them back in? I mean, maybe someday I'll want 18 more crossbows, but I bet I'm never gonna regret getting rid of them. As an example to the others. Hey Doug, how's it going? Who's the Dougest? Oh, baby Moosh. Oh, Moosh just smells. Sid, I was telling everybody about your Mooshie Smalls image. I was like making people at work look at it right then. It's like, no, you need to listen to me. It's amazing. I have a t-shirt of the Notorious B.I.G. with that exact same styling, and I was like, oh man, I need to one day get a t-shirt of Mooshie Smalls on it and walk around just like totally confusing anyone who ever looks at it. Here you go, Garuda. And we'll just lay down again. And we get a string for our troubles. Excellent. Most excellent indeed. Yeah, we're just accumulating so much junk, but one day we'll deal with it. The important thing is that some of the stuff is in a kind of normal location. I think most of our diamonds are somewhere else. None of that matters. The lapis, yeah, we'll take them, because they'll definitely be up by the enchanting table. Which is like a dumb place to leave all your diamonds, but maybe nothing bad will happen to them. On the helm, and either one of those is fine. But I think we're better off looking for looting on the sword, because that's just going to give us a much better result over time. Fortune on a pickaxe would be good too, but I don't think I'm going to go down right now. I'm more likely to be popping more animals. And we get... Alright, Smite 4, Sweeping Edge 3, Knockback 2, and Unbreaking 3, which seems okay. It's, Smite, I think, like, hits undead enemies better, so theoretically that could be an alright sword. It's certainly... Well, it doesn't have sharpness, so if you're hitting anything that doesn't have Smite on it, then... You know, pretty underwhelming. We'll still put it there, but we'll probably go get another sword real quick. And try to get looting here in a bit, because we'll highly likely be getting to level 30 again before too long. We'll be doing a bunch of trades here with the feathers and the chicken. Not that many feathers. I'll be lucky to get half of those, but we should get a good chunk of emeralds there, and then not you. So the good one would be the one in the house, the original Fletcher, the only one in this place who's always had a job. But oh, you get so much experience for these. Well, that's going to let us get to the max level pretty easy. But it's still, you can only sell 2 per you can only get 2 emeralds per individual trade, which is for time like not great, but he's still buying them. All right, I should have brought more. I thought for sure he wouldn't be able to buy all those, but he sells tripwire hooks. No, he buys tripwire hooks, 8 for an emerald. And then he sells a pretty lame crossbow. That's not really what you would expect for a master trader, but I guess theoretically the crossbow could have some other thing on it. It does have piercing, which I know there's some advancement where you shoot phantoms with a piercing crossbow. I've never gotten it, but I have read it. And we're just going to level the cleric up real quick and see what he gets when he gets an emerald on his belt. Alright, so you can buy ender pearls. That's what you can do. That makes sense. And then you could also sell glass bottles. So that actually would probably level them up really fast, because these trades seem to be pretty good. And you can make a lot of glass bottles out of glass, but I'm just going to buy some ender pearls. No. I mean, because I don't need them right now, right? I can always go get more. I don't need them at all. I don't know what they do. Besides, turn into the thing that you can beat the game with, which I'm not trying to do. Alright, do I have any glass? It's probably all at home. Well, we'll just, we'll get back to that, eventually if I ever feel like talking to him about that. It's easy to level up a cleric because the stuff that they sell is amazing. You get redstone, so why not? I'm gonna level up the mason a little bit more. See what he gets. Clay's nice, but it's so easy to get once you find a lush cave. Alright, so he'll buy diorite. And I could just level him up super quick doing this, but that would be wasteful. So I can't actually even think of anything a mason would sell that I would care about. Unless they, sell gold eventually. Or, like nether materials, theoretically. So I guess I lied, and I can quite easily think of things that they would have that I would care about. I need to get these torch flower seeds in the ground. Which I don't know why I grabbed a hoe, because I know that this whole riverbank is still in shape there. Did I never use one? No. No, I don't think so. You use them? Am I gonna die? I've got to have a pearl somewhere. I'll go buy one. Okay. Alright, so look at a distance, up and right click. Oh! Oh! Wait, what? I teleported? That is interesting. That's very interesting. It looked like I took a little bit of damage, but it was less than half a heart, or maybe it was just like half a heart. It could have been reduced by feather falling or protection, but so it looked like it teleported me to where it fell down and dropped, which is, yeah, good stuff. I bet that could be really useful sometimes. I bet it could be useful all the time, but except for when it can continue or spawn an endermite. All right, well I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what that is, but it sounds scary. But we're just going to go ahead and grab the rest of the feathers. The thing about having a ton of them is, you know, they go by pretty quick because you can sell several stacks. Or rather, you could if you could find the individual Fletcher. He's got to be here. They're all here. The whole town's, you know, getting together. They're having a dance or something. I don't know. Where is he? Here we go. If you hold it, the thing you want to sell, they'll show up with an emerald in front of them. Alright, there we go. I don't know how many of those you bought. Felt like a lot. It's small and doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be a little startling. I bet it can be. A lot of things can be startling to me. Alright, do we have any bones? I need to do some bone meal experiments in various places. Because I want to try to grow giant mushrooms. Alright, it looks like we're going to wait for nightfall and then go and fight a bunch of bony guys. And we will go and get our smite sword for that and see if we can tell a difference. Or if it has like a cool, like a thunderclap from the sky effect or something. It does have knockback on it, so I'll need to be careful that I don't mess that up. But I'll carry my normal sword with me also, so that if I get annoyed with the special one. To grow giant mushrooms, it needs to be dark. Yep. They can only grow in specific places. Well, you'd think that, but I could build like a big dirt cage around it, and then grow it, and then remove the dirt cage, leaving a giant mushroom. And in fact, there might be a great place right over here to do that for the mushrooms. I will have to think of this. Because it would totally be worth doing. If it has to be like entirely dark, then we could secure that. But first I need bones. So we've got bows, we've got smitiness, we've got 52 baked potatoes. And now it is time to run around on the riverfront looking for enemies. With a shield on. Obviously, with a shield on. I don't know why you even asked. Hey, skeletons! Now, do we hit them? Yes. I need to see what the ability does, so we must move forward and hit them with our sword. The knockback really sends them flying. You know, it's pretty nice, actually. I bet knockback is sort of like annoying to manage. Depending. Alright. I didn't get any bones from any of that. This is a problem in RPGs, and I know that there are good reasons for why things are the way they are. But it just feels like if you destroy a creature made of bones, you ought to be able to get one bone. Give me a bone. Alright, we've gotten a bone. This skeleton has redeemed all the other skeletons who were somehow boneless. Figure that one out. There are lots of iconic memes in the MMO community about looking for specific quest drops from animals and, like, never getting them. One of my friends sent me a video just the other day. I think it was coyote teeth in the joke, which, as a real World of Warcraft player, I know that's not actually the quest that the images were of, but I wasn't going to argue with him about it. Zombie hurts. The zombie doesn't hurt. I hurt. Why are you worried about the zombie? Did I put the mushrooms up? Why am I the way I am? We're going to go back and get the mushrooms now. Now that we've got the bones. Alright. Mushrooms. This spider thinks he's clever. I need to get some baked potatoes. I need to figure out where this failure in light is at. Probably right here, huh? Oh, wow. I was like, man, baked potatoes are terrible. Ah! Maybe that's where... maybe that's where the Minting Librarian went. Can they even get up from there? Unimportant. We're going to have to sort this out. A skeleton is shooting at me? From whence? Oh, up here. He is doing a 360 no-scope, and for all the good it did him. We're just going to throw a water thing there, making anyone who ever falls in get stuck? No, that's a terrible idea. We're going to attempt to seal it off slightly better, making sure that anyone who ever falls in will never be able to get out. That is not Charlotte. I would have recognized her. Me and Charlotte are pals. I would never. Alright, maybe there are mushrooms inside. Hello, Garuda. Yes, alright. Here were the red and brown mushrooms. No? Well, we'll just try to go some red ones real quick. Amazing that we put them in separate places. I guess I put the brown ones in a different thing. Oh, I can't grow mushrooms on this land. I gotta get I gotta get podzol, I bet, or mycelium, one or the other. So we need a silk touch shovel. Because it's really easy to find podzol, but not so easy to get it. I should never have knocked that down. So in conclusion, the giant mushrooms cannot be planted on... Maybe they can be planted on dirt, but not grass. I should just check that. No. Alright, so they gotta be at least something. I don't think fertilized makes sense. Okay, never mind, it would grow there. Will they just... I don't understand. Maybe it won't grow on a light block, and all the blocks I was trying to put it down on were too light? No, I don't know. Alright, what's going on with this block that makes it legal? The shade, maybe? I don't know. Because this seems to have more light. Yeah. This is like 10 on the block, and this is like 5 on the block. Maybe it's got to be in a sweet spot. In conclusion, I just don't know. Because it definitely can grow in some of these places. But I was holding down right click basically all those places I was looking around. Maybe they need things above them. Not sure. It can't be directly related to the light. It can't be... Maybe they need something above them. They can't go on the sides of these inclines. What if we go right underneath this arm, though? Yep, probably have to have an object above them to a certain amount. Interesting. Don't know why I thought that was going to be simpler. But it's time... Oh yeah, we got a decent amount of little experience there from our sales and such. It is time to try to get another good sword. Not ideal. Because knockback is like, for a farming sword, is terrible. Just like legitimately bad, right? You gotta have your animals not getting afraid of sitting still. It's very good if you're like getting overwhelmed with enemies or something. Alright, can you eat glowberries? Can you put them down? They grow down as vines. Can I put moss in the air and then make glowberries go from that? Mushy Smalls, you want some glowberries? Nope, he does not. What about you, Doug? You want some glowberries, buddy? Nope, that's alright, Doug. Alright, so it won't like fill in blocks, it'll only convert them. And if you accidentally do it on grass, then you just waste the whole thing on the grass. I can eat them. Does it make me glow? Nope. That's okay. And you can definitely grow them on the underside of moss blocks, and that makes sense. Because if down, he needs dirt to excavate things. Okay. I did not realize. I thought I was giving him mine like a nice thing. But we will sort that out. We'll get him some dirt right away. We're still going to give him his little tree, though. We're not going to take that away. And this other little tree. Oh no, I've run out of dirt. Said no one ever. Well, you know, I'll just go to this chest, but if I can't get it there, then I'll go to my super secret dirt chest that's not very much of a secret. Alright. It's mostly dirt again. Sorry for messing up your whole operation here, Doug. There I was thinking I was doing you a favor. He has rewarded me for all of the dirt with more torch flower seeds. What was the thing I wanted to test? Flowering azaleas and azaleas. Can I get something out of those? That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Can you grow stuff out of this? All right. So, implications of this are that with one single moss block and any way to get bone meal, you can generate trees. And that is super cool. That is so cool. One single moss block, and then skeletons. Any other way to get bone meal, fish. Moss and fish, and you can get trees. That is amazing. That's so cool. And moreover, they are very pretty trees. They're not just ordinary ones. And, alright. Great. Fantastic. I feel like this was a big revelation. Very, very cool. Alright, well, I'll put that one into the mental bank, and if I ever need to be able to get trees without having any trees, and I'm only given a single block of moss to solve a problem, we'll be able to do that. But I think that actually is great for the little dug enclosure. Now, I'm learning so much right now about how to make like an artificial lush cave. Basically, now I kind of got all the pieces. Because well, you'd have to get glowberries, because I don't think this generates them, but, well, let's see. Does it generate them if you use bone meal on it, where it could generate them upside down? No, I don't think so. I think the glowberries you would have to get independently. Yeah, we'll just grow this weird lush cave thing here, and eventually we'll create one underneath. That would be fun. Because I don't think there's one underneath, but we'll make one. And those two trees will stand as a monument to my committing to one day making a beautiful area underneath this place, where you know the axolotls can run free, and that'll be a fun long-term project. Because I'm never gonna die. I'm always gonna be okay. But with that, the sun falls, and that means it's time to run inside. Say hello to Garuda and Bella for the night. Hello, Garuda. Who's the best chicken in the world? It's not you. You're not a chicken at all. Hello, Garuda. You divine thing. Most wonderful of all birds. Time to lay down. Item plops. Bella's always giving me plopping items. What did we get this time? Ah, lucky rabbit's foot. Don't ask where they got the rabbit from. A lady cat never tells. She's like, she's like, her and Garuda are totally, like, in a crime family. Like, oh, I saw the, rabbit running around outside. Looking in the garden. Garuda's like, oh, you did, huh? Be a shame if something were to happen to him. And before long, I wake up to a rabbit's foot. A named blue parrot. What a team. I just don't know what I should call them. He's been with us like the whole time, right? Like he's been around. I just don't know what to call him though. We're going to put some stuff up and then carry on. All right, what to do now? We'll replace a couple more trees, level up a bit more. Just try for one more looting on the sword, and then I think we'll go underneath this area. Not to start making the artificial lush cave, but maybe to start making the artificial lush cave. Oh no, the bird's with us. The unnamed blue parrot needs to go home right away. We are going to be doing things that are dangerous, and he does not need to be running around with us. Unnamed blue parrot. Yes, no, sit here in the glaze. Oh, you're gonna go all the way up there? Yes, good parrot. Another seed for Garuda. Alright, everything's alright. Now that the parrot is back where he belongs, where he's safe. Yeah, like, you should get a medal, Sid. Like, you're the reason that everything's gonna be alright. No, I noticed it. You probably said it first, but I did notice. I said, no. Please do not get stuck in there, Mr. Apprentice Fletcher. It's just the sort of thing that they like to do. Alright, we're getting a sharpness 4 out of this at least, and knockback 2, which is fine, you know. Not totally amazing, not bad either. I think I'm going to go with my sharpness 4 sweeping edge 3 sword when we go into the deep, you know, it's what I'm used to. But we're not quite getting ready to go yet into the deep. We're just going into the cave underneath the island, such as it is. Alright. Do we need to switch out any of these? Yeah, it's not too gaudy there, because we're going to want to plant a couple more dark oaks of the real variety here. So I think we'll probably just do... this one here. And then no, just this birch will replace on this side. That'll be nice. And then we'll hit this tree also, even though it's sort of close to this one. There'll be... no, that's too dense also. We'll do this here. Because ideally, we'll have the ones that have, you know, just a couple of spaces of the trunk exposed. If there's too many, then it'll be annoying, and I don't want to do it. But it's too few, and then you only get, you know, the little bit of the color, so it's not that noticeable that you had a brilliant idea. 2 or 3 is probably like the ideal. Seems good. Actually, am I about to look at all of the cherry trees and say it looks kind of restrained? You know, the slight dark oak accents, they don't really like seem that artificial, I think. You can barely see it with the cherry, which in a way is its own complement to it, you know. And even here, because I mean, obviously the oak leaves are the same, they go there, but even with the birches, it looks totally fine there. It just looks like a more sparse vegetation on it. I quite like this. I quite like how this is looking there. We can, yeah. Is this a dark oak tree? Good stuff. Happy with how that's working out. And with the huge like bursts of cherry trees, it's nice that I didn't go totally over the top with converting every single tree. And I really think that without the normal oak and the birch in there, that it would look more, you know, more bad. It would look worse. Yeah, good stuff. I like the blue orchids there. I need more. But also, you know, maybe it's good that it's sort of restrained to just this area. But I definitely need tulips because I want to do like a row of tulips. There are many famous photographs, not so famous that I know who took them, but famous enough for me to describe them. So there's a field, and then tulips are in a row, organized mainly by color. Look what a good job I did. Now you're probably thinking of one specific image, and that's probably the one I meant. But that is alright, even if it isn't, because we're not going for tulips right now. We're going to clear up our inventory. Okay, so a baked potato is like 2.5 or 3 hungers. That's fine. It's like as good as a bread. The glowberry has already fallen down all the way. I think you want more space than that to grow them, because at this point we hit it, and you know how many glowberries, you only get 1 glowberry out of that. But the vine might grow more berries eventually. We'll see. But I know that in lush caves, you know, they grow quite far, so. Yeah, thanks, Sid. You know, that's one of my talents for description. It really puts people into a level of certainty that they understand exactly what I'm describing. We're just going to put a torch right there, even though it doesn't seem safe. Because maybe a zombie was spawning there, after all. Good old times. Good old Garuda. You know, the vine, it's eventually gonna grow berries probably, and if not, it's still kind of nice. It's got a little you know, natural plants going in, and it'll you know, not be in front of the window. It's a good spot. Make a little wool chair, gaze out the window, listen to the crackling of the fire. We need to do something about all of that being there, of course. But not right now. So we got 60 torches. We probably won't go further than needing 60 torches. We will want wood. We'll bring oak logs because no one cares about oak. Spyglass, torch, blah, 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 blah. Water bucket and lava bucket. Got a bed. Got arrows. Ready to go. Gotta add a carpet in front of the fireplace to make it cozy. You're right, I do. Good stuff. Oh, a rabbit hide. It's like, hey, boss. We found that rabbit that was sniffing around. He thought that we were carrot farmers. So anyway, I bought you this hide in the store. I know you wanted to make a rabbit fur coat, so I thought this would be a good way to start. Anyway, Rabbit Fur Coat is a great song by Jenny Lewis. I recommend it. It's sad, but you know, it's by Jenny Lewis, so that's not fair. She has plenty of songs that make people happy. I like her sad ones. I just upset the entire Minecraft community in one sentence. I don't know how. But that does sound like something I would do. Ah, here we go. Lapis. There shouldn't be a skeleton here because this area should be, like, totally safe. Ah, well, it's not totally safe. We've got, like, very small amounts of darkness. And not the whole area isn't expected to be safe, but just, like, the point of entry. And it is. And then we've got this one here. This way leads to nothing. This way leads to the mineshaft and such, so we're going to go back down there. Oh, saying no one cares about oak? Well, I didn't know that anybody cared about oak. Alright, so this place is huge. I don't know if I looked up at any point, but yeah, look at that. Look up. So what I need to do is turn this place into a lush cave. Because we've got like all that verticality there already. So we're going to be able to make something of that. We'll probably not be relying on this lava lake too much. But, well, maybe not this place. It's pretty big. Maybe in the long term. But, maybe over there. Anyway, we're gonna find someplace down here to turn into a lush cave. This would be a great place long term. It's just so very large, but, you know, we'll chip away at it. After all, since I'm never gonna die, it'll be a good thing to do. I was going to say we're just going to mine for a bit, but actually what we're going to do is get that... Alright, well that's going to terminate that side. We'll just leave it there. Yeah, lava sources only go out, what, like 3 or 4 blocks? So that's not so bad. Make sure I don't get shot in the lava by a skeleton. I'll make sure. This spawner's already popped. We're just going to get some more of this ore. This would have been the place where I was like, I'm going to turn around before I get lost, but we're just going to keep going because I don't think I'll get lost. A creeper. I have proved that once again, I have no idea how they work. We're at -7, so not really expecting diamonds yet. The first diamonds I remember seeing were at something like -11 or so. But we're not trying to force it since we have a mineshaft to go around that I don't think is entirely explored yet, so... We'll check that out. But where is the mineshaft? This way? Yes. This was like the most abandoned of all mineshafts, according to my feelings and several other people that were watching. There was almost no enemies in it at all before I came along and filled it up with light. I need to carry glazed terracotta tiles that are I think it's magenta. They're arrows, and then I could, like, constantly draw so that I can always get towards home. Yes, this is the dirt that let me know that I had already been down here, but we're gonna see if there's another area off of this one that I didn't catch the time before, perhaps. That's dirt because there's lava there. So right here we're at -18, so why not just dig through the tuff? I had figured that the tuff didn't mean anything, but I didn't know if I was right. And anyway, tuff is a nice attractive block, and it's not super easy to get tons of it, so I might as well get some. We might get some. There's like a tough brick that's nice. Did you say diamonds? You think you saw diamonds? Well, that means we're going to go look. Big gravel structure, we're just going to knock it down. Top of the wall to the right. Whole nother level up there. Just glowberries there. Back where I said I know that sounds like a reasonable thing to say to a person, where you were before you did a thing, but I just don't know if I know where I am now or where I was then. I'm not saying you didn't see the sparkles. I'm saying that I don't know how to get to where you want me to go at any point. That was a glowberry. So this is where I was mining the tuff, I think. Yeah. Anyway, if we find it, I'll be very grateful. It will be through no effort of my own. Yeah, I think the tuff is just incidental and not like a symbolic layer here. Goes on for a while though, so you know, we might as well check it out. The top of Deep Slate looks so dramatically different than the sides, I almost didn't realize it was right. I'm gonna take over my computer, oh no. Just to help me get diamonds, I understand. Diamonds! Good deal. Diamonds! And this one terminated at tough again. We're just going to dig and see if maybe this one was symbolic. But I think it's not. I think the tough just is. Well, thank you for using your wish on me. Sometimes this mine doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And sometimes it gives me diamonds. They are really hissing up a storm somewhere. Through this wall, perhaps? Weird upper mine shaft thing. Ah, there he is. It's a duel. Yeah, peek out your head, I dare you. Oh yeah, shot in the arm. Noob. Gold! Running out of space. I've never done anything with rails. I definitely want to do something with that eventually. Maybe even soon. Nothing there. Alright, if I wanted to get out of here, how would I do it? Alright, we're negative 15, so we would either go up or down, but which? Which? Hard to say. I think up is probably the best direction if we want to get out. But that just takes us to that weird part. We don't want to go there. We want to go, like, here, right? No, that doesn't seem right either. This is going to be the worst. I could just try to dig out, but then I won't find myself at all. I should have done magenta tiles. This is like a big long run. This seems promising. All right, the gravel. I need to go up here because it's still dark, and that means I need to go there. No light, not deep slate. And we get nothing. We're just gonna check out this little gravel. Maybe it is obstructing something cool. Probably not, but... Hey, there you go. Probably nothing cool, I said. Six diamonds. And that is why superstition can be useful. That feels so good, man. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's where it's at right there. You know, sometimes a rock fall is just a rock fall, but it can be symbolic of more. And if you believe in yourself, you know, if I had checked this side first, I might have said, I'm not even going to look at the other one, whatever. But we got some lapis here, and that's very good too. It's not diamonds good, but it's very good. It's actually a lot of lapis. Spidey sense for diamonds. I couldn't even find my way back to where I was before. Alright, I don't think there's any more diamonds here. But we thoroughly checked. We semi-thoroughly checked. Hey, we haven't been here yet. You know how I know? Because there's a minecart with a chest. And diamonds! A little bit of redstone underpinning it. Pretty nice little area here. Alright, what do we got? Glowberries, detector rails, a name tag? Alright. 19 diamonds on this trip. I mean, that's a good amount of diamonds. A bunch more torches, never goes amiss. Yeah, just this one mineshaft, you ain't lying. And look at that. If it ain't more diamonds. And this node is going to be, what, 5 or 6 big too? Yeah. Pretty good. I don't know why I thought I would run into something. There we go. I was like, there should be some kind of structure that we're running into before too long. Because we don't know what we're getting into, we're going to water down, and that's going to give us at least a little bit of, you know, safety when we want to evade. Now we're just going to knock out a little bit of the wall here, see what we're dealing with, make sure that we're not, like, you know, dropping into the deep dark or something. And it looks like there's nothing in here. But that doesn't mean it's true. Spawner. Zombie spawner. That's alright. We're just going to get a little bit more light and then go back and deal with that. Probably through this angle, which probably connects. Yeah, it'll be like down into the side here. You know, we'll deal with it in a second. There's some gold. Hi, Renee. Well, I won't be here for too much longer either. $24 diamonds on this trip so far. That's nutty. Looks like there's more diamonds in there. Pop the spawner. We get a golden apple. Bunch of bones. Another bucket. Can't go wrong with another bucket. A whole ton of gunpowder. More gunpowder. Another name tag. I don't think I trade any of this stuff for 2 iron ingots. Renee, I'm going to be streaming for probably another 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Till midnight my time, Central, so. Another saddle, very exciting indeed. Man, what do I leave behind? The crafting table, yes. We don't need the iron ingots or this the gold horse armor, we've already got that, so. I don't want to leave the tough because it's there, you know. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. I think there were some more diamonds. We've got 2 name tags now, which is excellent, but I think I saw diamonds in here, but... Yep, there we go. All right, good deal. Pretty pretty amazing little run here. Couple of name tags, absolute ton of diamonds. I learned like a bunch of stuff in this stream. I actually think like the bone meal with the moss and the azaleas, like I feel like that's kind of big. Cause like now, like if you just had moss and bone meal and like a lava bucket and a water bucket, you could make like and skeletons, you could make like all the oak trees you wanted, or rather azalea trees, and all the tools that you needed that were made of stone. So that could be pretty funny. Alright, how did I get here? What have I done? We would have watered down, but where? But where? Oh no. Alright, so we're here at negative 27, and the rest of the objective of the stream is to get out of here. But first I will have to figure out where here is. Alright, the spawner, but the spawner was like halfway in, right? We need to find the way that we went in to get to the spawner, and then retrace our way out of that. Or knock down all the gravel and see if that presents something. I can't believe that didn't work. Man. I've tried everything and I'm all out of ideas. Okay, so. Down a little bit and then left. Okay, we're fine. Here's the water. We're good. Alright, here was the sort of vast expanse kind of thing that I think I was going for. This isn't where we came in. Where we came in was this water right there. But, you know, why not look up here a little bit more? What's the worst that could happen? We could run into a skeleton with an enchanted bow. That doesn't actually sound that bad at all. But he could shoot us into the lava, and that would be bad. So we'll try to make sure that we don't let him do that. You know, this is... I'm losing the plot again. I don't have inventory space. What am I even doing getting in a fight? Alright, we're just going to do the thing I said I was going to do. And try to get out of here. With our repeated jumping leading us to victory. Or at least to this place, which is still in... Oh, that's right. I never got out of the mineshaft. I just went in a different direction inside of the mineshaft. Great. So I'm no closer to getting out of the mineshaft than before, because this was a place that I hadn't found. I remember. Another minecart. Any more diamonds? No. Well, we get even more glowberries. Enough iron to where now I'm feeling like I shouldn't have been leaving it behind. Another golden apple, very nice. We're at least at like -9 now, so if I like get annoyed, I could just dig up from here, but... I mean, I'm not annoyed though. We're constantly making progress in this mineshaft, even though I'm lost. I'm finding new areas of it. That's not as bad as running over the same area over and over like we were doing just minutes ago in that other area. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to the water if we can find it. No, that's what led us here. Hey! Good job, we found our way out. I knew if I just believed it would happen. Oh my god, it's huge! Look at the slime! I'd only ever seen a little guy slime. Where did he even come from? Probably up there somewhere. Oh yeah, we've got all sorts of enemies in the upper reaches. We're gonna have to go up there and clean this place up eventually. But first, time to eat potatoes. And the creepers are like just trying to like waylay us from above, but we're too clever. We saw their beady green eyes a mile away. Speaking of a mile away, look how high up this goes. I can just imagine digging down. Some chunks are considered slime chunks, you say, so they have a better chance of spawning them. Okay. Well, we're about to chunk this slime with our axe. Oh no, did he already fall into the lava and die? Slime, I was going to kill you myself. Aw, slime. Where'd you go? Well, soon enough, we're gonna start forming this place into a better area. And I think, yeah, we'll just, we've got these 10 bones, so that'll give us a good start on our lush cave that we're gonna build here. I think it's gonna look really cool. This was a really successful mining venture, far more than I expected. I mean, 28 diamonds is just an absolute freaking ton of diamonds. Such a random way to get down there. It's very me, though. You know, just letting the game direct you where you should go. It looks like dawn's breaking right now. Ah, yes, the sun's coming up over the hill. And our glowberry vines have grown long. Alright, time to put some stuff up. So guys, what should we name the unnamed blue parrot? Anybody have any good ideas? I kind of have one, but if somebody has a better one, then we'll go with that. Because mine's not that good of one. Oh, I was thinking we could call him Luca. Because there's a character in The Godfather called Luca Brasi, and I thought that would be fun to like throw in the Godfather reference, since we're talking about like Bella and Garuda being in a crime family. Because Luca Brasi, if you've ever seen The Godfather or parts of it, he's the guy at the very beginning who's like rehearsing his speech about how, you know, he hopes their first child is a masculine child and all of that. That's Luca Brasi. But I think we thought we would call the unnamed blue parrot Luca. So yeah, that's what we'll do. That'll be a good way to... Or wait, no. I need to get seeds for Garuda before I start doing all this other stuff. First things first. A seed for the noble Garuda. Let me just make sure I'm spelling it right. We're just going to do the first name, but yeah. Okay. I didn't think it was a K. $57 diamonds. There's so many diamonds. I am indeed the richest guy alive. Luca! The unnamed blue parrot is now the marvelous Luca, the soldier in the Dark Oak crime family. And now it's time to go give old Hank the cow dog his collar. He's been such a good cow dog. He's been watching over the flock, and he is happy there. We're gonna leave him there, you know. He's been a good old dog, but we're gonna give him his name. Hank the cow dog! Magnificent. He's just watching him so loyally. Good old Hank. But alright, yeah, this is, I feel like this is a good little video. I really, really like the look of the dark oak in there, interspersed with the forest. It's much more interesting to me to have the sort of contrast there than to have just big dark oak trees like I was originally thinking. I really quite like this. I think it's beautiful. And even just right there, like, it's so restrained here, you know, you've got just a little bit of cherry trees and then just like a couple of the dark oak interspersed there. It looks really, really as if it could have been intentional in the game. So pretty good feelings about that. And then, of course, now we're rich. I got 57 diamonds. I guess now I could just, like, make a diamond sword whenever I wanted another one, but will I ever get used to wealth, you know? Won't I always think I don't have enough diamonds? It's hard to say. But that'll do it for this one. I think, or, you know, we'll do an experience run, but I'll start thanking you all now. But, you know, just thanks for watching and listening. I've been having the best time. I feel like I learned a ton in this stream. You know, I don't always feel like I learn a lot, although, you know, there's always new stuff going on. Sometimes I just feel like I'm doing the same old. So it was cool to, like, see the bone meal experiments. Look out there. Hey, Justine. Sorry you caught me right at the end of it. and we'll just get a bunch of experience, and then that'll get us in a nice start for the next video whenever we get to do that. But you guys, I'm really just blown away by the positive response to the streaming. Whenever I first did it, I thought literally no one's even gonna get in here. It was cool enough that anybody, watched my videos, and I just thought, people aren't gonna be actively spending their time when I happen to be doing it. So it's really cool, really happy about that, and it's still the weekend for me, so still, or rather, still my work week. It's the weekend for everybody else, and the busiest time for the restaurant worker. So I'm gonna, be working tomorrow, but I'll be trying to stream maybe in the morning. It just depends. It's so hard to do it before I go to work. But I'll be trying to get an hour or two in tomorrow night. How many chickens do I have, Justine? Thank you for asking. That's such a good question. I love that you asked that. Let me see. Quick estimate would be probably like 300-ish, but I have to exclude. A better angle would be right here. Oh no, you're not gonna. Those chickens are all going to be sorry about that later. All right, so this, maybe like 400, because that angle should have excluded. No, with the. Let's see. It's sort of hard to see in the entity things, but maybe just like 200. Maybe as much as 250 or 300. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, this video is about to be over, but we all know the penalty for walking outside of the pen. I mean, these haven't grown up yet, so they're alright. They didn't know any better. But as soon as they grow up, they're going to learn. And yeah, so I just I got distracted in my thanking you guys for hanging out. Bella should be at home. Bella should be at home. Yeah, Bella. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll end here with the crime family. So. Oh wait, no. Oh God, where is she? No. Oh no. Well, I didn't hit anything. Why? Oh, man. There she is. All right, the name tag helps. Where'd you go, Bella? Come on. Oh, God. And Bella could just, like, teleport through gates, so... Yeah, alright, we're good. Oh, man, thank you, Sid. You helped out a lot there. That would have been the worst. I didn't... I never realized she's following me around. She is very quick. Come on in, Bella. Silly old girl. Alright. The Dark Oak crime family. The boss, Garuda, Belladonna, Consigliere, and Luca, the muscle. Together they are the leaders of the underworld and the overworld. The original gangsters of Minecraft. Thanks so much for watching and listening, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. And so we're gonna, yeah, gotta go to bed, because unfortunately I have to go to work. It's a regular occurrence. But the other cat, well, that's the other cat. He doesn't have a name. That's Bella's. They hang out sometimes, not too often. But it's just another cat. I've got two dogs in the front yard that don't have names. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna lay down for the night, and that'll be a and that'll be that. When we return, we'll probably go for like the beginnings of Lush Cave terraforming. So we'll go down and we'll go into that big, huge area, and probably put like a stairway in the wall, and they'll go up to that huge dark area above and start getting moss blocks way up high and planting the glowberries, and that'll give us like the ambiance at the top, and then we'll worry about other stuff there. Here, I'll helpfully put my hands into the air while I talk as if I am puppeteering. That'll help you see the vision, just like the expansion will. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Yeah, thank you. I've been having such a good time, and I still am. So a lot of that is how cool Minecraft is, and a whole lot of that is how much fun I have talking with you all. So thank you, and I hope you have a good night. Sleep well if it's time for you to sleep, and if it's not, then have a good rest of your day.